Okay. Go.
Welcome back to HLN and our continuing coverage of the Jerry Sandusky sex abuse trial. We know the verdict. It is in, and it is guilty on 45 of 48 counts. You know, it's quiet here in Bellefonte. Yesterday, the cheers rang out as people felt a sense of vindication, closure. We wonder about the victims. How did they move forward from here? Joining us to talk about it, Jeff Gold, defense attorney. And Jeff, people wonder about the legacy of this case and how do victims move forward? And what about those victims that are out there, rape victims, sex abuse victims that have not told their story? Do you think a verdict like this empowers them to come forward, or how hard is that? I know you've worked with some of those victims.
Well, both sides, and it does have a dramatic effect. I'll give you an example. A media case like OJ changed the landscape of domestic violence in the entire United States. Before OJ, cops would get a call on the phone and say, oh, come on, and hang up. Sometimes they'd go out and say, now you cut all this out and leave. After OJ, all the states began processes of requiring paperwork and layers of bureaucracy that didn't allow that no one could put it under the carpet. So that's number one. And then number two, this makes the victims feel that they can come out and they can get some kind of vindication. So it's good all around. I mean, it really is. This is a good day for justice, and I think that this small town is a great place for it to happen.
Yeah. Let's talk about Jerry Sandusky, and they're already talking appeal. When you look at the flip side of this, do you think are there appealable issues?
Sure.
What do you think?
Sure. There are definitely appealable issues, and there definitely will be an appeal. Primarily, the biggest issue was the rush to get this case to trial without giving the defense sufficient time to go through all the discovery. Nobody who's seen a case like this with this kind of media attention has seen it kind of push this quickly. Now, having said that, that doesn't mean that I think that they'll win on appeal. I think they'll lose on appeal. I don't think that's a winner issue in the end, but it is their issue, and it is an issue that would reopen a lot of this case, if not the whole case. And there are other issues as well. If you ask me to predict that, I'm going to say that his case is not going to be overturned.
Yeah, and in talking to the Attorney General Linda Kelly, she was very confident. As I asked her that same question last night, even off camera, she looked at me and she was very confident that this verdict will stand and will stand the test of time.
I agree with that, and I think that the case law in Pennsylvania would support that.
Okay, Jeff, as always, you provided great expertise throughout this trial. Appreciate that, and we're going to have continuous updates here live from Bellefonte here on HLN. Back to you.